The reopening of hospitality is being fast-tracked in a major boost to the blighted sector, and, a government source said, we will hopefully be sipping pints in the spring sunshine sooner rather than. The good news came as the UK's COVID R rate fell below 1 nationwide for the first time since. And there was more good news, with the UK expecting to smash its target of offering a jab to all 15 million of the most vulnerable Brits before Monday. Sports fans could also be sent COVID tests along with their tickets so they can watch major events including the Euros and Wimbledon again this summer. Boris Johnson and nearly 30 of his ministers will today visit vaccination centres across the country in a final push for the overset. Scientists said yesterday the official R rate is between 0.7 and 0.9, the first time since last July that it has been below 1. Separate data found London's could be as low as 0.44. Around 35% of people living there have already had COVID, according to University of Cambridge. Rule of 6 hospitality had been earmarked to reopen in May, with only takeaway pints allowed, but that has now been sped up in a major boost to the blighted sector. A wider reopening for limited indoor mixing in pubs and restaurants is still planned. However, it is likely the rule of 6 limits and 2-metre distancing will stay all summer as a compromise for the early. Meanwhile, Britain is on course to hit its first big target of vaccinating 15 million Brits by today, 2 days early. The PM last night hailed the efforts of the army of volunteers and medics in a video from Number 10. He said, they are really going gangbusters, shooting the lights. The PM unveils his plan out of lockdown on February 22nd, and is expected to deliver on his pledge to reopen schools. A minister told The Sun the numbers are looking good and a path back to freedom coming. They pointed out that all strains of the virus are far less likely to spread outside. The minister added, it is all going well. The rates are coming down, the numbers are low. We are on course for the roadmap. Outdoor ventilation is key. There are new mutations of the virus, but nothing changes. But they warned other sectors will only gradually be reopened to avoid another COVID. They said, things won't reopen as quickly as some may want. We will be cautious, opening one thing to see how it goes before moving. Reopening sporting events to fans this summer may also be aided by issuing COVID tests with their tickets, it was reported last night. Spectators may have to prove they are negative to be allowed into events including Wimbledon and football matches in the Euros. Final lockdown. A government source said it was very early days and urged everyone to wait for the road. Tory MPs yesterday urged the PM to seize on the success of the vaccine rollout to swiftly free businesses from Professor Neil Ferguson, a government advisor and chief architect of lockdown, also said he is hopeful this will be the final. He told politics website Politico, certainly by May, we hopefully will be in a place much more like we were back last October, in something akin to Tier 2. And maybe, if there are areas with very low incidence by that time, we'll move to Tier 1. Former Tory leader Ian Duncan Smith said, the vaccination program is going so well that in a matter of weeks we will have protected most of those who would die. The government must now look at how it can unlock the country and economy. The COVID R rate is the number of people an infected person will. The level has fallen from last week's 0.7 to 1. UK COVID deaths also dropped by There were 758 more recorded yesterday, down from the 1,014 a week before. Cases are also plummeting, with 15,144 recorded yesterday, a 20% drop from the 19,114 infections last week. It brought the number of positive cases to 4,013,799, while the fatality total now stands at 116,287.